Welcome back to the JpeG Podcast, episode 23. I'm Jerry.
I'm Greg.
And today is August 10th, Thursday the 10th. No snow, no rain, no sleet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We don't want to jinx ourselves.
Yeah, who knows? I mean,
because it was a thunderstorm last time.
And it wasn't at the beginning.
And it wasn't at the beginning. Yeah, that's true.
You never know.
Check the weather while we're here for us. Let us know if there's going to be some torrential downpour in the middle of our cast. We'd appreciate it.
What's the forecast for the podcast?
I actually don't know what I mean, today it's just been sunny, so I think we might be okay, but I don't want to jinx it and then somehow have a tornado warning just all of a sudden pop up.
Oh, no, that would be bad. So,
let's get into it. What do you got with Star Wars?
There's new images released from Entertainment Weekly magazine.
Yeah.
We'll put them up.
I saw those.
The first one being Master Luke.
Luke Skywalker.
He looks so good in the cloak and the beard.
He does, dude.
And then you got Rey.
Yeah. Yep.
2 times.
Twice.
It looks like she's still at the palace training there on the island.
Okay, yeah.
And then your boy Carlos Rhen.
Carlos Rhen, dude. Oh my.
Kylo Ren. He's got some disfigure in the face. Something's going on.
Yes.
And then Poe Dameron.
Yes, Poe Dameron. Yeah, you got that one.
He's just standing there, looking. And Finn. He's awake and driving.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those speeders that had the red.
Yeah, stuff coming out at the back.
You can see it on the side there.
Right. Yeah, that is interesting. I saw that picture earlier this week. Or maybe yesterday. I'm sorry, not earlier this week. Yesterday. And I was like, wait, is this from like a different movie he's in? Because I didn't recognize that this was Star Wars.
Yeah.
At first.
No, it's Star Wars.
But it's Star Wars for sure.
Yeah. And then
Poe is sitting in a cockpit, though. Isn't he? In the picture?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay. Looks like it, too. So they're both in cockpits.
Yeah, man.
And what's the last one?
There's many more. The other ones of note are Chewbacca and some sort of guinea pig creature.
Yeah.
Guinea pig rabbit.
It's a beady-eyed thing.
Looks cute. Looks like a Pokemon.
Right.
And then like a turtle race I've never seen before. They kind of look like nuns.
Oh, yeah. Like they're 2 little figures or 2 little beings.
Right.
That look like turtles.
Then you have some badass, what I assume are Imperial Guards.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the old ones that were all red.
Totally. Yeah.
Kind of, these look more tactical.
I had the action figure of one of the older guys, but I really liked how their helmet kind of flowed into their bodysuit too.
Yeah.
This one's interesting. They look like samurais.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely more like ready for battle.
Yeah. That's cool.
Then you got your TIE fighters.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of looks like, I don't know where that is. Some facility.
Ooh, I don't know.
It's probably new.
Yeah.
And then one picture of Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Commander Leia, I guess.
Commander Leia. Yeah. Interesting.
So I'll be curious to see how they wind down her story.
And this is all by Entertainment Weekly.
I think they had the exclusive drop on this stuff.
Yeah. See, that's interesting. This is so cool. Like, I love when they show stuff like this, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't want to see too much of it because I don't want it to ruin it for me.
That's fair. Yeah.
But it is interesting though to see Princess Leia. Gosh, I forget her actual name.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason I forget. Did you? Do you know her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher. Okay. Yeah. Forgive me, Carrie. Rest in peace. But yeah, it's interesting to see her obviously acting.
Yeah. I didn't
in it. It doesn't. Obviously, it's not CGI because this is a still photo.
Right.
Of her acting something. So I wonder what they do. After she's dead, if they have enough footage or if they had to do some sort of CGI to complete the film. Like they'd have to do with like Fast and the Furious and stuff like that.
I think for some reason I remember them doing what they can with her face and then like having like somebody stand and face away from the camera.
Right, yeah. Have like a double or something like that,
Right.
like a stunt double of sorts. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, I'm so stoked to see this in theaters. It's called The Last Jedi. Obviously, it's going to be, I guess, the last Star Wars or one of the last Star Wars movie that's going to be out, slated to be out.
Maybe in part of that, like story arc, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
But they're gonna.
The Han Solo. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be so interesting. I'm stoked. But all these new like different creatures and stuff too, like different races.
I like it.
Yeah,
it's cool.
So bizarre.
It's crazy that Disney owns them.
That still blows my mind today.
That Disney owns Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can thank them
for sure because
something's happening with it.
Yeah, definitely. I know that. I mean, seeing like Star Wars paraphernalia pop up in the Disney stores, obviously because it's owned by Disney, but just seeing that in this day and age, it's just like, oh my gosh, like this is.
Well, and when we were down in Hollywood Studios,
yeah, that too.
Is that what it's called?
Hollywood actual park, yeah. Disney Hollywood.
They're doing the whole Star Wars section now, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait till they open up that actual section of the park.
Right, they have like a corner of the park right now.
Oh, really?
It's like a very small corner of the park. It's
sure.
Like Tatooine. You kind of walk through like
really
sand. Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's just a little bit.
Yeah,
and it goes to that 3D ride.
Yeah. We actually rode on that ride.
It was okay.
I forget what it's called. It's okay. It was okay. The original one was interesting too because that was a Star Wars ride before as well.
Oh, I like the line more than anything.
Yeah, just like, you're walking underneath the AT-AT and stuff.
And you're just like in a hangar.
Yeah, and going through the line, they've got the actual ship that you're flying in on display. With
that was my favorite part actually.
Yeah, that was cool. I just can't wait to see what they do with the whole park. And they're doing the Guardians of the Galaxy. They just opened up that ride too.
Oh, cool! I didn't know
that. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2: Escape from the Prison. I guess I forget what the prison name is, but the Tower of Terror is now Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
yeah,
like the 1950s Twilight Zone thing.
Yep, they converted it to a Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
I just rode that. It must have been right after I left.
Us too. Yeah, like you went after us.
I went in like late March.
Yeah, totally. They changed it.
Wow.
Yep. It's getting good reviews too.
That's good. That ride was old.
I think so too. Yeah, it's one of the older ones. But it was still good. I liked it. I still liked the ride.
There was like a 12-year-old girl next to me that screamed so loud that like I lost a lot of my hearing. And I was in the pictures they showed, like the video.
Yeah,
you can see me like being like
covering your ear.
Yeah, and like yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I liked it. I actually had never ridden it until Steph got me to ride it, and we rode it multiple times, I think, because the line was really like low.
Yeah,
and we got off and went back on again.
That's the best.
Yeah, that's such a fun ride. But yeah, I'm excited to see, what Disney has up their sleeves, just with all these like themed.
They're doing a Toy Story park too.
Yeah, they have a Toy Story ride. They've had that for
again,
years.
It's another like
mini section.
Yeah, corner of the park that's like Toy Story.
Toy Story themed out. And they do like character signings and pictures like Buzz Lightyear and all that stuff. But yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Speaking of Disney.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Oh.
They're doing things good, but they're doing things.
So Steph actually mentioned this to me and she sent it to me via link, and you actually have a little bit more linkage on this. So I'm gonna let you take over, but the preface is Disney might be starting their own style of like Netflix streaming service.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
So,
it's pissing a lot of people off because at this point, you have Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll if you're doing anime.
Right.
There's so many freaking services,
different outlets, yeah.
And people are, from what I've been reading, people are just like, whatever. I'm just gonna download stuff on the side, matey.
Right.
To get my drift.
So we actually watched, to preface this, we watched Moana for the first time a couple of nights ago.
Uh-huh.
We watched it on Netflix because I noticed it was out on Netflix, and I was like, oh, what the hell? We'll just give it a watch. It was great ratings, great movie.
Yeah,
actually. But she mentioned that this article said that they are going to pull all of their Disney movies from Netflix because of their own proprietary streaming service.
Yeah,
which is kind of shitty. It's kind of like a stab in the back.
I think they had signed an agreement back in 2012.
Yeah,
to get put their stuff on Netflix.
Uh-huh.
And they're optioning out of that now. And I guess part of that is going to be ESPN as well, since Disney also owns ESPN.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh.
So
Netflix stock dropped more than 5%, dude, because of this.
Well, yeah. Disney is heavy hitters.
You need to get some Disney stock is what that says.
But yeah, direct to consumer streaming service in 2019.
Wow.
That's
So let me play devil's advocate a little bit. I guess I could see this as being okay to some parents, let's say, because they're like, okay, awesome. I can get my kids off of Netflix where they have access to all these R-rated whatevers, and we can now single them out onto these Disney things.
There is a kid mode though you can put on Netflix. So
right, but not a lot of parents are tech savvy or have the patience for stuff like that. So
that's fair.
Now all they have to do is push a button that says Disney. And
that's fair.
That's just my thought, I guess.
You're right.
You know, there's a huge market for kids.
So
we know that. So they're gonna hit the mark there, I think. But for adults, it pisses me off.
And what about like Marvel? Like that's Disney.
Good question. That's actually, I don't know. What, are you going to have to go to the Disney streaming service to get that?
Well, and some of the Netflix shows are Marvel shows as well. Like Jessica Jones.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever.
And shit.
Captain America.
No, the
Black Panther. The Flash.
It was a black dude.
I don't know.
Damn it.
Oh, the electric dude?
The shirtless guy, Fuck.
Luke Cage.
Netflix Marvel series.
Is he he's a superhero?
Dying here. Yeah, but not like a super high-end one. Like, you know how Jessica Jones was?
Yeah, Batman. That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Guys, tell us in the comments below.
Hurry
Please
up.
help us out.
Please. Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. I said that.
Did you?
Yeah. I think.
Oh.
I think I totally said Luke Cage.
You might have. Anyway, stuff like that. It's like produced by Netflix, you know, with Marvel. Right. So like, how do you deal with that shit?
Yeah, that's
and maybe it's only like Y7 and down or something.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know.
So that's going to be such a interesting dynamic to have. I agree. I don't know.
But if it has literally every piece of footage Disney has produced,
yeah, then
I would be.
I mean, if it's just
more okay with it, because that's a shit ton of video.
Totally. If it's just a simple, like, you're going to have to download another app type of thing, then cool. But if it's going to be like you have to download this thing and purchase this thing, then I'm not going to be okay with it.
If it's a Netflix clone,
right,
with all of the Disney shows growing up, all of the Disney movies, like fucking everything Disney, better be, then I would consider it.
Like SWAT Cats.
No. No.
That's not Disney, I don't think.
No, it's not.
Cartoon Network or something? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, still.
But yeah, like, if I wanted to watch Aladdin, the movie, or Aladdin, the TV show, that was out in 1994, you know, like.
Totally
full series, everything.
Yep. So Disney, hit us up, sponsor us, and we'll promote you.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen. We'll get all of the peoples to join your cult. I mean, your download.
Well, we can watch all the little furry animals.
Exactly.
And everything.
Yeah. Speaking of animals, you have something here with Sonic.
Okay.
With Sonic the Hedgehog.
So Sonic holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah, you love Sega, dude.
I do.
That's fine.
Coming out this week, actually, is the sort of compilation renewal, remaster, whatever for
release
for Sonic called Sonic Mania.
Cool.
And it's coming out on Switch and PS4 and Xbox. All these.
Oh, nice.
The thing that grabbed my attention was, so for a while now, Sonic enthusiasts have been like creating bootleg other extra levels or whatever.
Fan-made games,
fan-made levels and things like that.
Yeah.
But Sega has gone out of their way to hire them.
What?
As Sega employees, because let me see here.
That's cool.
Because, quote, the fans end up being better at these sort of old school revival projects than the original developers. That's a quote from the article. That's so cool.
Really cool.
And it's a very anti-Nintendo
way
of doing things, because Nintendo's notoriously litigious.
Mm-hmm.
they'll sue your ass, or if you touch anything of theirs,
they get all over it.
Right. So
yeah, that's what they're saying here. It's drastically different from Nintendo's strategy, and it's a strategy that is much better. That's what they think.
It seems cool. I mean, what's more about Sonic Mania is cool is that they're taking some of the older levels and remixing them, and
cool.
They've added some brand new levels, but it's in the same exact style as the classic games.
Yeah, I love these, like with the vines or like the desert.
So cool.
Like that. Yeah.
So cool. Yeah.
I think we talked about this briefly before, but like the music is just it gets you so amped up.
I'm curious to see what these new levels music sounds like, because I don't know yet.
I mean, because it's like that 8-bit, like digital,
16-bit, technically.
16-bit. That kind of rock.
Yeah.
The snare hi-hat hit thing.
Yeah, man.
It's great.
And what's cool is I noticed the bonus levels.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be a combination of all the types of bonus levels from the first few Sonic games.
Cool.
So like the first one, you were just floating in a circle.
Yeah.
Then the second one was 3-dimensional. You were running through a tube.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one, you were kind of like on this globe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hitting these little spheres. So we'll put pictures up of these
for sure. You can
see what I was talking about.
Now it's going to be so fun to play those. I mean, they need more content, I think, for the Switch too. Just like more stuff that you can just geek out and be nostalgic about too, and relive and then rejoice on these new things too, like the new levels.
They actually have a really awesome like 1994-ish commercial they made.
Oh yeah,
for this. Yeah,
that's cool.
Let's see if I can. We'll put it up.
Yeah,
but it's
whether it be link or something. We'll see if we can get that out there for you.
Why do I always have YouTube problems? Anyway,
buffering.
Anyway, we'll put it up.
Sweet.
But it's cool.
Yeah,
looking forward to it.
Again, you were a big Sonic fan growing up, and I never had one. Just my cousins did, but I for sure made it a point to play Sonic almost exclusively, if not Sonic or Street Fighter, one of the two.
Yeah,
those are the games that I was keen on playing when I was over at their house.
They're good games.
Yeah. Again, kind of running on a nostalgic train right now, but this is more like new age nostalgia.
Both of them, right? I mean, that was too.
Yeah, because it's a revitalization of something old. And now, again, we mentioned this in a previous podcast of ours. DuckTales is coming out, and I actually think it's already out.
I think it's tomorrow.
Okay. Because we were actually watching TV yesterday, and they had some, like on the viewer guide, they had like DuckTales as like the next thing at like 11 p.m. or something. But I think it was like a release or what's to come for DuckTales to come out. But basically the new DuckTales, it's getting pretty hyped up. Like it's a Disney XD's, it's their baby basically. But revising or reliving this cartoon with like new animation style, and we've mentioned new voices, and just bringing back all the old like McDuck, Scrooge McDuck, Louie, Dewey, and Huey, or Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and then I think the girl too.
Yeah, I forget her name.
I don't know her name. But basically, just bringing them all back.
Do you know Launchpad?
Launchpad's there too. It's a really good testament to where we've come from the old cartoons to now, and in the sense of like the characterization, I put down here on my notes like the basically the characterization has changed a lot in this, and what I guess I'm meaning by that is that the design and the artistry that they have in this, I mentioned it before, like it's almost grainy, but they're still kind of keeping that 2-dimensional feel to it.
And I've noticed that,
but with really finite detail in there too,
right?
Like HD quality.
So like Huey, Dewey, and Louie in the original series from like the 1990 or whatever.
Yep, they
were literally clones of each other with a hat and a shirt, and that's it.
Yeah.
But here you can see that
like the hair is different.
The hair is different. They've got different shirts on, different styles.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. They're not making a clone of the show, but just sort of like a successor.
Yeah.
With its own flair.
Exactly. And what's interesting too, in like some of the clips that I've seen, like, before, like Greg mentioned, the hair, it's all the same and or whatever. It moves with their head. It wasn't really fluid, but now it's kind of a little bit more realistic within the realm of cartoon.
Yeah.
Where if they spin their head, their hair kind of flows.
Right.
It's not just solid. It flows with the motion of the character, and like the shadows and stuff that they're playing with too. It's playing homage to the old style, but also, again, kind of giving it an HD finesse to it,
right,
if you will.
Apparently Scrooge is less of an asshole.
Which is great. I actually never liked him. I just liked how he was like, he had
his accent was awesome.
Yeah, he had access to everything, and his Scottish accent or whatever was hilarious. And I always wonder, like, why did Donald have such a weird speech impediment type thing going on and no one else did? Yeah, like that.
Oh my God.
Scrooge is Irish. The kids are normal and
they just had regular voice.
Yeah, and launch. Yeah, Launchpad was your typical like, yeah, dude.
Right.
So it's like, what happened to Donald?
So apparently, back in the day, Donald had to go to the Navy for service.
Yeah.
So he dropped his kids off.
Yep. Okay, so that's like the story of why the kids are at the...
I had no freaking idea about that.
I didn't either. I guess, well, that does make sense, because Donald...
He's always in like a sailor suit.
A sailor suit, yeah, with the sailor hat.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, Sailor Moon, dude. I never watched that show.
I only caught some because it was on before DBZ. I remember in school.
Excuses are like buttholes.
I don't mind. I don't give a shit.
Just kidding.
Oh shoot! What was I gonna say? Now I forgot.
Donald was in the Navy.
Oh yeah. Apparently they're going to have a much more like advanced, intricate story as to why he's leaving his kids there or whatever.
Cool. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm stoked to see it.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those things that I'm not ashamed to say, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna watch it, because
what's cool is it's gonna be like a movie.
Cool.
The first episode, it'll be an hour-long pilot, I think.
Oh, I love when they do that. Like, seriously, it makes me like it draws me in instead of just doing like a 30-minute teaser or whatever.
So that'll be on Saturday, the 12th is when it's gonna play.
Sweet. Okay. So keep an eye out for that this Saturday.
Oh man,
DuckTales fans, I know you're all out there.
I can hear you.
Again, we're still kind of going on the nostalgia of our kids or our childhood days. I've got something for Lego that popped up today, and I was like, this is pretty cool.
Where did you find this?
So this is a site I found called Twisted Sifter. It kind of has just recent events or recent posts of tech or everyday life or whatever. And in this case, this is a advertisement by Lego. I mean, everyone knows Lego. I grew up with this. I had buckets and buckets of Legos just everywhere. But they came out with these 3 different pictures, and we'll put up the pictures of these. But basically, the first one is this kid inside of a astronaut suit, but he's putting the astronaut suit together with Legos
around himself. So
and the tagline is "Build the Future," which is kind of cool. It's like, okay, yeah, Lego really, they went really emotional but really thoughtful. This ad.
I like the next one.
Yeah. The next one is a kid with a guitar, and he's kind of
he's like rocking out solo.
Yeah, rocking out soloing, building the guitar. And it shows these kids putting little Lego pieces on it. And the last one is this kid inside of building a fireman outfit.
All right.
Getting ready to spray the hose.
Yeah.
And we've seen stuff like this, like at Disney, like the Disney, downtown Disney. They have all these like huge Lego things that Lego built, life-size dragon or like a life-size boat,
right,
or whatever. And this is supposed to inspire kids, build the future, and no matter what it is, just become what you want.
Yeah.
And through Legos too. It's allowing their imagination to just go far. And I think this is also super key, because right now we're in the day and age of electronics, right? And getting kids to like work with their hands again, and really you can get outside and play, with Legos, and you can play them inside too, but just being active away from a screen or whatever is kind of what I think they're going for.
Yeah.
So to be creative and let your, define your own future, be what you want. So
what if somebody was like building like a hot dog stand or something?
Build whatever you want, kid. You want
like a lamp?
Yeah. Well, you can't be a lamp.
I want to be a lamp. So apparently they're going to actually make them in real life. These pictures, I think these are digital.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, that would be cool.
He's made plans to have actual life-size Lego sculptures built as an extension of the campaign.
Dang, dude. And Lego can do this so quickly.
Lickety-split.
Lickety-split. I was watching them build a life-size McLaren. Like
rum, 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 rum,
yeah,
rum, rum.
the car.
Yeah.
And they had it at some auto show in England, and like it's literally the size of a McLaren.
Yeah.
And it even had rubber wheels though. Like that was the only piece that wasn't Lego, so it could roll.
Smart.
But the way they showed like the time lapse of this thing, and it was nuts. Dude.
Yeah.
So cool.
I'm pretty sure they probably have like a software that
totally
does it for them, and they're like, oh, okay, let me put these.
I actually follow on Instagram like a Lego builder group, and it's you literally submit your ideas, and if it gets chosen by Lego, they'll start selling it.
So we talked about that in our first set of podcasts. I remember back in the day.
Yes, we did. Actually, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Wow, way back in the day.
We were talking. Oh shit! What were we talking about? What were some of the ideas?
Was it like they had like the Eiffel Tower and stuff like that, or
yeah, but there was some cool pop culture thing we really liked. Whatever.
I forget. It's
really cool though. Yeah, you can vote on like sets.
Yeah. Like it's like Lego Idea Builder or something like that. It's so cool. So if you have an idea and you're really good with Legos,
tell us what it is, and then we'll submit it.
Yeah, we'll submit it for you. Yeah, I just thought that was really cool. I think Lego truly, like the article says, they nailed the ad. It's perfect. Yeah. But I think that about wraps it up for this.
Yeah.
This has almost kind of been nostalgic. I mean, literally every subject is something from...
Not on purpose, though.
Not on purpose. We promise.
And it's current stuff.
This is all current stuff. It's just, there's a trend here. I think if you go out just literally on the internet, you're going to find a trend of things from your childhood that are getting revitalized.
The successful kids of our age, like us, are in charge now in Hollywood and doing things.
Truthfully.
So they're like, fuck yeah, I love these cartoons. Yeah. Dude, bringing it back.
I'm not upset at all. I mean, Nintendo, Star Wars, Disney, Sonic, all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see this coming back. And, now kids that are growing up, they're not going to be able to say like, no, I don't know what DuckTales was. Like, well, now you're going to know.
Man, shut your mouth.
Go watch Disney XD, dog. Yeah. Nice. Throw up the XD, dude.
Thank you. I got to figure out a way to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
Simultaneously.
There's you got to try really hard.
I don't know.
Again, thank you everyone for listening. This has been a good episode. Episode 23. Yeah. Thanks again, everyone, for listening. Please check us out on our social media links. We got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. But if you want, check out our JpeG portal.
It's a portal to all things.
JpeG. And that's JpeGpodcast.com. .com.
I know. I always want to say that.
You did that last time. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I'm Jerry.
I'm Greg.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.